Welcome to a thought about
everything.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's the name of our podcast, and we're on episode 4, by the way.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we actually recorded this entire episode, and our recording program that we decided to use decided to change the method in which we were recording last minute, and the entire thing we recorded is trash. All of it.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm sure a lot of people have run into thinking you pressed the record button and you didn't, or you pressed it and it didn't record anything. We actually recorded this entire podcast, and it was like nothing but static.
Yep, the whole thing was static. I was so sad.
So round 2.
Literally, when you said people record it, the whole thing without pressing record, I checked to make sure we were recording. I was like, oh no, are we going to do this twice in a row?
Oh man. So yeah, this is episode 4.5.
4.5. It sucks too because we were on a roll. Like,
yeah, you guys would have loved it. It would
was
have gone to
great.
it would have been top 1 for sure.
It was great. No, because no one's listening yet.
Well,
But
when they do though.
when you hear it, or if you would have heard it, since we're not publishing it, it was the best podcast in the universe, and now no one will ever hear it.
Yeah, but at least we know, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, it's like Jack Black's song. It's the best song in the world. But this is just a tribute. You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
I'm a nerd, sorry. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about working out this week.
Yeah, today. So there's this guy. Well, there's a bunch of guys on YouTube.
Obese to Beast.
Yeah, that do fitness stuff, and we happened upon this guy. Actually, Jesse's been watching him forever.
Yeah, I obsess about certain fitness people.
Yeah, so she's been watching this guy forever, and we decided to do one of his workouts.
And my legs are dead.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, we did one of his leg workouts. It was pretty crazy. So, what did we do? So his workout is like 2 push-ups.
No, it's 2 double presses.
Oh, yeah.
The double press.
Devil press, yeah. Which is basically where you're holding on to dumbbells as you're going from a push-up position to standing up, and then you bring the dumbbells over your head.
Yeah, like a starfish and then Superman starfish.
Right, and then you go back to do 2 more push-ups, and then you add 2 every time.
You totally explained that wrong. You do 2 double presses, 2 goblet squats, and 2 push-ups.
Oh yeah, the goblet squats.
And then you add 2 every time.
Okay, yeah. So that, and it's brutal. I mean, you should probably watch his video so you could see what he's doing. We're probably explaining it really bad. But all I know is that it's hard.
It looked easy. I thought it was going to be really easy. It was only 20 minutes long.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We're not like super in shape or anything, but we're also not super out of shape. So we're like, oh, this will be easy. We got about 5 minutes in, and we were both sweating and shaking on the ground.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we did. And you're supposed to go for 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's what he did. And we made it to 5 before we finally said, you know what? We're not even, like, we're just standing here breathing heavy.
I got to the point where I went down into push-up position to do my next double press.
Face to the ground.
I couldn't even hold myself up. Like, my arms literally collapsed, and it was just like, I was only like an inch off the ground because I was going into a push-up, but like just face on ground.
Yeah, that's funny. So I didn't do that, but yeah, I just I went really fast like the first couple rounds, and then I got super tired. So there's certain cardio things that I'm not really good at. Running is one of them. Burpees I'm all right at. But more or less I just kind of like to do the heavy lifting stuff, getting 1 to 8 reps of something kind of heavy. So cardio is not really my thing, but obviously we don't have a bunch of weights because all the gyms are closed.
Yeah, so normally Skylar just does like, what do you call it? Just like weights, like free weights? No, it's not free weights. What do you call that?
Well, I mean, we go to Planet Fitness, so they're not technically free weights. They're, I don't know, they're
like slightly assisted. You have to calculate out an extra 15 pounds or something.
Yeah, it's so stupid. But I mean, there's probably less lawsuits that way or something like that. But yeah, so we go to Planet Fitness, and yeah, I just do heavy weights. I just try to, I put like, 245 plates on each side, and that's like 205 pounds or something. And I know that's not heavy for a lot of people, but 205 is not bad considering I only weigh like 170.
Yeah.
So that's more than my weight, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, so normally he does that, and I just kind of do random, I don't know, I get bored easy, so I'll do like bike for 5 minutes, rows for 5 minutes, calisthenics for 5 minutes. Like I'll just
push-ups,
switch.
abs.
Yeah, I get bored, so I like to
Any
switch
cardio machine, the
basically.
treadmill. Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally, when we're not trying to survive a pandemic, we are going to the gym and doing like regular exercise stuff. But since we couldn't do that, we started watching people on YouTube, seeing what they're doing, and we decided to steal some people's stuff.
Yeah, instead of Netflix and chill, we are crying over Lost Podcast and working out till we can't sit down.
Yeah, I don't know. We're about 5 minutes away from putting Netflix on and getting some ice cream though, but we were like, we're just gonna get this done.
I was so sad. I still feel sad. Like I feel like I just lost a child. That's a bad comparison. That's super offensive.
Jeez.
But I am so upset. Like I was so upset.
We lost a 30-minute creative. That's it.
30 minutes. Like so much thought went into it. Like this one already sucks more than that one did.
What? No way.
It was podcast.
It's because we didn't start the last podcast. We didn't start this podcast talking about baby ducks.
We didn't start that one talking about baby ducks either, but you
Yeah,
brought
it's
it
true.
up early, just like you did again right now.
Yeah, now since we're on the topic of baby ducks.
Okay, this is the baby duck podcast now because I'm sad.
We'll still talk about fitness though.
No, baby ducks only.
Oh my
only
gosh.
baby ducks.
Well, how did we get to the baby ducks?
We went walking.
That's right, which is fitness stuff.
Yeah.
So we did like an hour and a half long walk or whatever, and on our walk we saw a mother duck and some baby ducks.
Yeah, there were like 9 of them.
And it was awesome. I took a bunch of pictures, recorded stuff. We saw some other ducks. We saw some squirrels.
What about, we didn't talk about this in the last podcast. What about that weird duck?
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be posting this a whole bunch of different places or whatever. So whether you can, comment or whatever, let us know. Have you guys ever seen a duck? So it was a big duck.
Yeah, it was huge.
But like the whole front of it, like its chest and its sides were white.
It was white, and then it had like a patchy like gray brown top and a patchy gray brown bottom, and then it was white.
So I'm just thinking, is this duck super old? Or like a grandpa duck? Or like what's his deal?
It wasn't like in someone's yard. It was like in a pond with a bunch of wild ducks. And I've never seen a duck like that.
Yeah, no,
and
that
it
was
wasn't
crazy.
a goose. I will say it was absolutely not a goose.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
Like, we grew up with geese everywhere. We know it's not a goose.
Yeah, this is a white duck. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was hanging out around, the mother duck and all these baby ducks. And there was like some pieces of bread on the ground. And it was crazy to watch all these little baby ducks like chewing up seeds and looking for bugs and stuff. And then they found the bread and they all went nuts.
Well, but the big splotchy duck came up and took like the bread. And then like
yeah,
what
a dick. What a jerk.
Every crumb he like dropped, the baby ducks were like scrambling for it.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, it was really cool looking. We took pictures and stuff. I sent it to a bunch of my buddies and they're all like, "Oh, baby ducks."
I picked wild flowers and made a bouquet.
Oh yeah. I guess we didn't talk about that on the last one either.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went to we took a long walk on a bike path and there's a whole bunch of different flowers and stuff and stop being so sad.
It's the sad cast where I cry in the corner for an hour.
Oh man. Oh geez. Okay, not even baby ducks makes it better. But yeah, so yeah, she got a bunch of flowers, which was really cool, and made a little bouquet, and that's what we had, with our lunch. We had a nice fresh picked bouquet of flowers.
We didn't eat the bouquet.
Well, I don't know about you.
No, we didn't eat the bouquet, but we had a bouquet like in the center of the table is what he's saying.
Yeah.
But it just sound like we like, ooh, flower salad.
Yeah, why not?
Because you can't eat certain flowers.
Oh.
But you can actually eat certain flowers.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So yeah, so no, we had a pretty sweet lunch. We had a sandwich or whatever and soup.
That sounds really sweet and not basic at all.
Yeah, no, not basic at all.
No, we had like lentil soup and we had a sandwich and chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, man,
Yeah.
chocolate milk. We haven't had chocolate milk forever.
Yeah, we treated ourselves.
Yeah, no, it's really, really good. Loving me some chocolate milk. But yeah, so yeah, and I mean, yeah, we're trying to back to the workout stuff. We're making sure we have a bunch of protein.
Yes.
Obviously for our workout, we're drinking lots of water,
All
eating
the lentils.
yeah, lentils, meat, milk, just trying to get all the different types of protein to help our bodies rebuild muscle fiber because we're vegetables. That's right.
We don't
talk about the pea protein. I want to hear about the.
Oh, no.
Tell everybody about pea protein.
So I kept hearing that pea protein is super easy to add to anything. So I ordered it's like 2 gallons.
Now this is like something you would expect a super jacked dude that literally lives in the gym, the one guy that's slamming the weights and everything like that. This is the thing that you would expect him to put with all of his meals.
Now imagine it being twice as big as that.
Right, and then this girl that is trying to get healthy but not super yoked or ripped by any stretch of the imagination is trying to put this stuff into all of her food and my food.
I've been taking a break. You can't handle it, so I've been
No,
eating
it's terrible. It's awful.
I've been taking a break from it because it's disgusting. Everyone's like, "Oh, pea protein's where it's at. It's so easy to add to everything."
It is disgusting. It is the worst protein powder I've ever had. I'd rather have whey protein. I'd rather have soy protein. It's awful. It's so bad. It does not just seamlessly add to whatever you put it in at all.
Well, sure it does. You mix it up, but it still tastes terrible.
It's so bad. I don't understand why people are like, "Oh yeah, just get unflavored pea protein and add it to whatever, and it won't taste like anything." I'm like, you are a liar. That is disgusting.
Did you go to wherever you got that pea protein stuff? I don't know if you got it from Amazon or something. Are you gonna go back there and leave a bad review? All those people are liars.
No, it was gross though, and I have so much of it.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna be carrying this thing around for 5 years.
Until it's gone.
Oh my gosh!
I can't waste it.
Can we feed it to baby ducks and turn them into the mighty ducks?
Cannot give it to baby ducks. I would not wish this protein powder on anybody.
I don't know. Maybe ducks like it.
I won't say the brand name because I won't be cruel like that. But if you ever see me sponsoring a pea protein in the future, be like, "Girl, no." Be like, "You're a liar."
It won't be the one that we bought though.
Yeah,
it'll be a different brand.
I refuse to sponsor that brand.
You're right. Yeah. Because that's terrible. It ruins everything you put it in. Even like half a spoonful, anything you put it into.
Yes, we literally put half a spoonful into usually with protein powder you mix it in with a berry smoothie and you can barely taste it, or you kind of taste it and it's whatever. We put half a spoonful into a berry smoothie and it ruined the whole smoothie.
And it wasn't just one glass. It was for me and her. So
yeah,
it was
2
cups,
glasses.
2 glasses. That's how much amount of berry smoothie this is, and half of a spoonful ruined both of them.
So basically, I just put a whole scoop into a smoothie and I chug it, and I just cry inside.
Oh, jeez, that's terrible.
Worst purchase.
Oh, that's gross. Well, there we go. How much did you spend on that? Like $20, $30?
Oh, it was like $16.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go.
It was very cheap.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, okay. Now that makes a difference.
I don't know. I feel like it should be like oil. They should be paying people to take that away from them.
Oh, man, that's crazy. Yeah, speaking of that, if anybody has noticed lately, oil was dying, and then it bounced up to like $16 a barrel today.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It was like negative $1 or something.
Right, yeah, a day or two ago. Yeah, I don't want to get into the politics behind it, but our president did something or said something and made oil worth more now.
Okay, I mean, he is a very rich man.
Right, so yeah, I'll tell you about it off the air. I don't want to get anybody mad at us. This isn't a political show.
I'm sure the only thing all of us can agree on is he has a lot of money.
There we go.
And a lot of debt.
Yeah, there you go. You got to leverage that debt to get rich. But this isn't the make money or real estate podcast. This is the workout podcast.
It kind of is, just because that's a big part of our life.
Right, yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, yeah, everything we do, we're trying to make more money, trying to get more properties, all that stuff. So, yeah, it's part of it. But we also want to be healthy, too.
And sometimes you just gotta have a good time and be sad and talk about baby ducks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, and dogs. So I don't know. Yeah, I think we spent a lot of time talking about dogs on the last Ruined podcast.
We did.
But
So many dogs.
yeah. So yeah, we saw so many. We've been seeing dogs everywhere lately. It's because everybody's been walking.
Yeah, like
So-
90% of the people we see have a pet dog.
Yeah, with everybody being quarantined and everything like that, everybody's out being 6 feet apart, walking their dogs, which is really cool. But now we're like the
Yeah.
only people in like 3 neighborhoods.
That don't have a dog.
Yeah, within 3 neighborhoods in any direction, we're the only people without a dog.
if our roommate wasn't allergic to dogs, I'd already have one.
I don't know about that.
I want a dog so bad.
Oh, they're nice to look at.
They are nice to have as your family and love for the rest of their lives.
Unless they bark a whole bunch.
Well, then you just need to like be home with your dog all the time and train them.
Then you call that Cesar Millan guy.
Oh yeah,
And we can make a podcast about that.
We'll have him as a guest, and we'll have like a dog.
my
and
God.
he'll help us train it.
Oh, geez. And you're going to have to go to a pet shelter rescue.
Yeah.
Weren't you telling me
Adopt, don't shop.
Yeah, there you go. Weren't you telling me something about like adoption places or like all adopted out or something?
Not all adoption places, but I don't remember which one it was. I think I already talked about this.
Oh, maybe it was on the last podcast or whatever.
I think it was the last podcast.
Yeah. But anyway, so there you go. That's probably why everybody has dogs.
Because everyone's adopting dogs right now.
Yeah, there we go. So,
'Cause
right on.
Everyone has all this free time all of a sudden.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, people have no jobs and they're like, yeah, let me get a pet. Let me try to take care of a pet.
Well, to be honest, unemployment is really sweet right now.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, everybody. I don't know if you know this, but unemployment is probably paying you more than your job. So check that out.
If you're able to. It's also safer to stay home.
Yeah, I mean, I think they are trying to do the right thing. They're actually paying people more than what they would make to stay home.
Depending.
Depending.
For
I
most
mean,
majority
yeah,
of
if you're making more than $100,000 a month, probably not. But
I would say more than $100,000 a year. Then they're not paying you
right. What did I say?
a month.
Oh, jeez.
You're making $100,000 a month.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. Yeah, you ain't listening to that. You ain't listening to this podcast if you're making $100,000 a month. Yeah. So yeah, a year. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's definitely that's what I did. I stepped away from my job. Told my my employer, was like, hey, it's not super safe for me to be here right now. I'm gonna take a step back.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last podcast. You can totally check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've just been focusing on trying to exercise more. We have been super out of practice with working out, with Skylar working full time, and me getting out of a wheelchair. ... It's been a long road, and yeah, now that we have all this free time and time together, and my health is doing astronomically better, we've just been focusing on working out. Right now
yeah.
I've worked out so much that I can't sit down to use the bathroom. But you know
Yeah.
what? I went hard.
Yeah. Has anybody? So we kind of digressed from this, but yeah. So we did all this leg exercise. We did another one of his obese to beast workout where he used a bike, we ran, and then do lunges and then do burpees and all this stuff. So yeah. So our legs are so sore and messed up that have you ever got up out of bed and then try to like sit up, and stand up, like your legs just scream like, what have you done to me?
Like every time you sit down, it's just, I don't know how to explain the feeling. It's just extreme soreness.
Yeah. Super painful to sit down, super painful to stand up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every time you bend your legs, you're like, please no.
Yeah, exactly. So so we did a bunch of different stuff like that. We did the burpees, we did some running, we did some lunges and stuff like that. And I was cool with the running and the lunges. That was great. But for some reason the burpees just kicked my butt.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I got almost through all the burpees, but it kicked my butt.
I did like 3 burpees and I couldn't. So like when you do a burpee, you jump up right away.
Yep.
I couldn't. Like I literally was like baby stepping my feet up and then jumping. Like I couldn't do it.
She was doing some yoga.
Pretty much.
Yoga poses. Warrior 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Not even. Like I could not even hold myself up anymore. And mind you, we only did these for like, the first one we did for like 5 minutes. The second one we got to like 10 minutes. And we only did half. We're supposed to do like 10 sets and we only did like 5 sets. But like this this workout just like killed us. It was awful. I guess it's a really good workout.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And yeah, if anybody wants to see like some of his workouts and give it a try and comment on how weak you think we are,
yeah, no.
go check out his workouts.
I'll totally link his video in the description, and also like try his workout if you think it's so easy. Like, do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. So I guess we're kind of shamelessly plugging this guy, but yeah, he's a really cool guy. I mean, I've only watched a couple of his videos, but he seems like a really cool guy, really trying to like help, explain his workout stuff to people. He's not some super yoked monster or whatever. He seems like a regular guy that, went from super unhealthy to super healthy. And
yeah, he was morbidly obese, and now he's, obese to beast. So now he's like fit and works out all the time, and he's unashamed of his body kind of vibe. And yeah, he has some controversial opinions and certain things, but he always seems, even with his opinions, every time I hear him speak, he tries to be like really respectful and kind, like all the time.
Yeah, so like I said, he seems like a really cool guy, so definitely check him out. But yeah, so I mean, at this point, we're just kind of going through YouTube, looking at different people's workouts, because I'm not unfamiliar to working out. I'm not unfamiliar to making my own workout programs, and putting different muscle groups together, push pull. You want to do a full body workout. You can do cardio, you can do weights, you can do fast, work on your fast twitch and slow twitch muscles. And
yeah, you're speaking a completely different language to me.
Yeah, that's all a bunch of workout jargon. So yeah, so I'm not unfamiliar to working out, but I have been at a desk job for like the last 2 years. So and I we got this gym membership just a couple months before all this stuff happened, so we were trying to hit the gym a little bit more, get back into it, and this happened. And I decided to just try to get a little bit more serious now that I have time off of work, to kind of get my health back in order.
Yeah, now we have plenty of time to work on working out.
Yeah, and playing Angry Birds.
Yeah, you've been
Really into that. That's an old game now.
Yeah, I know it is. I don't know. There's just sometimes you find like the old, like if I brought you a Game Boy Advanced and and Mega Man or something like that, you'd be all over it.
I would.
Yeah. So
bring me a GameCube with Zelda Wind Waker,
and there goes all your workout aspirations.
Or Ocarina of Time, and I will play those games over and over again forever.
Oh man.
I don't own them anymore. I will play them over and over again forever.
Oh my gosh. So man, I wish there was a video game you could play that would get you healthier and like more active or something. Like
VR.
I know. Yeah, I guess so.
No, you have no idea. There's this game called Saber Beats on PS4 for VR.
Never heard of it.
It's like DDR. Dance Revolution.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but you use your arms and like dance around. If you play that game for like 10 minutes, you'll be sweating.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, okay, there you go. There's video game. Okay, now if you want to do video games and exercise, you heard it here first.
I'm a video game connoisseur.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, last I heard there was like the Wii Fit or something that was like 5-10 years ago or something like that.
Oh, that's terrible.
I've tried Wii Fit, and it doesn't get me fit. I don't know. It might be good if you're like literally trying to get out of bed for the first time.
Oh jeez.
Well,
that's terrible.
I've
I remember
been through it.
I remember like when I was a kid or whatever, they came out with their like Wii Sports or whatever. When it first came out, I loved their boxing game. That was cool.
That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I think
but yeah, I think that's a good thing to get started, like doing some, getting moving during the day. But like for an actual workout, it wasn't very good in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. It's working out's important, health's important. I guess one thing we haven't talked a lot about on our last podcast that was an epic fail, or this podcast,
the best podcast ever that will be lost to the universe.
Yeah, I know, right? Was nutrition. What are you what are we trying to do to improve our overall health using nutrition?
Well, we've cut our meat consumption, I would say 90%. We used to eat like a lot of meat products, so like we still eat meat products, but we have cut it down significantly and replaced a lot of our protein sources with like lentils and beans,
vegetables,
broccoli.
Yeah,
I love broccoli. But basically we still supplement with meat just because
in our area, the store we go to, unfortunately, meat is subsidized by the government, and it is much cheaper for us to purchase.
Right. And it's good just to have a little bit of mix into your diet, you know. Eating
Yeah.
rice and beans every day gets kind of boring.
Yeah.
We've done that, so don't do it.
Yeah, so basically we do that. We do our protein source, and then we've been eating a lot of spinach lately.
Oh yeah, spinach is awesome. I mean, we had it on our sandwich for lunch. Like, I mean,
Absolutely.
you don't need to put it in a salad or anything. You could have it in a sandwich.
You can throw it in your smoothie. Okay, this is going to sound weird.
Oh,
but
boy.
you can throw a handful of spinach in your smoothie, and I've put it in your smoothies, and you don't even know. You can't taste
Oh,
it.
man.
You
Oh,
can't
boy.
even taste it. It's
Okay.
great. It's great if you put spinach in lentil soup. You can throw it in soups. You can mix it in with different salad. Like, it can be like a little bit of spinach and other lettuce. Like, spinach is awesome. I love just throwing it in everything.
Now, there happens to be this one guy who got kidney stones.
Let me tell you
let's
about that.
let's talk about this.
I've done my research, okay? You know what he was doing?
Well, what guy are we talking about here? Everybody
Miley
should know.
Cyrus's boyfriend. I don't know his name. Elon.
No.
What's his name?
Chris
Hemsworth.
Thor.
Thor's brother. It's not.
Yeah,
Thor. He
Thor's
doesn't play
brother.
Thor.
Yeah. So
It's his little brother.
whatever. So he's vegan.
Yeah. He decided to go unvegan because he was developing kidney stones due to a certain nutrient that's in vegetables.
Yeah, I can't remember the
I
name.
can't remember the name either, but it was basically he was getting an excessive amount. And everyone's like, "Oh, don't go vegan or you'll get kidney stones." And so
Which is so stupid because non-vegan people get kidney stones.
well, there's also people who are chronically predispositioned to get kidney stones. And some people just get kidney stones. My sister's had like 3 kidney stones and her diet had nothing to do with it. Anyway, the reason
Drinking a bunch of soda
he-
probably doesn't help.
Yeah, the reason he may have gotten kidney stones is every single morning he was having a soy protein shake with six man handfuls, a man's hand full of spinach. So like that nutrient that caused the kidney stone, like he was literally just shoving it all in first thing in the morning with the soy and the spinach.
Right. And I mean, unlike most of us, we're not super rich where we can afford to do that, which it sounds super healthy. But everything in moderation, including moderation.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So, spinach is awesome, super healthy. You don't need 6 handfuls every day, apparently.
No, like who would do that?
Right. Well, and I mean, there's probably other people who do that who haven't got kidney stones.
There's like a vegan heart doctor specialist guy who suggests 1 handful of cooked dark leafy greens with your breakfast. 1 handful.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I mean, we're not nutritionists or dietitians or anything here, but yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah, our opinion. Just have, lots of vegetables, different colored,
Yes.
bright colored vegetables, try to have the ones that are fresh, not frozen.
I mean, frozen's a good... There's actually been studies that frozen vegetables actually aren't that bad for you.
Well, I feel like when you heat them up is when you lose nutrients and stuff.
We could go into that.
Yeah.
We won't on this podcast, but there's actually a lot of myths with that. And if you can only afford frozen vegetables or you only like frozen vegetables, that is absolutely an okay alternative.
Right. Yeah, I would say that any vegetables is better than no vegetables.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah. Don't.
I know people who refuse to eat vegetables.
Oh no, I can't get the fresh organic whatever the heck from whatever,
I better not eat any.
I'm just no vegetables then. I'm just gonna get all my vegetables from McDonald's.
People do that.
I know. I have a friend
know
that
people.
goes to fast food and every time she gets a burger, she takes like no tomato, no lettuce.
Yes.
Like straight just wants the bread, the mayonnaise, and the meat.
Yes. I have a friend who literally the only vegetable he will touch is corn and potatoes. He won't touch any other vegetables, and he won't eat fruit either. He doesn't like fruit or vegetables. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's scary. Like, thank God he likes potatoes.
Right, yeah. And potatoes are good too.
Yeah, seriously though.
So, for french fries.
You can bake your fries. I do that. Remember when I bake JoJo's and they're good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then I throw some veggies on it. It's called ketchup, right? Tomatoes.
Well, you eat ketchup on everything. Ketchup and ranch.
Oh yeah.
And you will
Woo!
only eat Hidden Valley.
Yeah, because so we're gonna plug Hidden Valley Ranch. That's the
Hidden
stuff.
Valley Ranch needs to sponsor Skylar because
Yeah.
that is all he eats.
That's good. And I dare anybody tell me that it's not good. Even if it's not healthy, it's good.
Also, eating a vegetable with ranch versus not eating the vegetable at all. I also agree that that's better than having no vegetables.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so if you got to spice up your vegetables, throw some ranch dressing on it, but make sure it's Hidden Valley. So we talked about a little bit of, working out. We talked about a little bit of nutrition and a bunch of other stuff, baby ducks included.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are thinking about trying to, do some workout stuff or changing up your diet or nutrition or whatever, leave us a little comment. You guys will see us, doing our podcast. We'll soon be on YouTube.
Yeah, let us know if there's any videos.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And tell us, what are you guys doing? Like, what
Yeah.
changes are you making during this, this COVID thing? Are you guys trying to get healthier? Tell us what you guys are doing.
I want to know if you're eating ice cream and sitting around all day. I want to know if you're exercising. I want to know if you read the most boring book in the world. Like, I want to know about it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you're just watching Netflix and eating ice cream, you can let us know too. We're not gonna hate on you.
No, that's awesome. I love that, and I wish I had the, what do you call it? I wish I could do that, but my brain is just like, go, 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 go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Like, I can't even sleep. Like, my brain does not stop.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. This was a bit sporadic considering we kind of had to re-record here.
But we really hope you will continue to support us.
Yeah.
And
Follow, like, tweet, share,
yeah.
YouTube, comment, whatever.
Yeah, come on, you young kiddos.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit us up on the Twitter.
Anyway, we have a really good time making these, and I really want to continue making these. Anyway, thank you so much once again, and
Yeah.
we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.